Hey everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic that's really close to our hearts: digital art and design.
That's right. It's amazing how much this field has evolved over the years. Digital art and design have really transformed the way we create and experience art. So, David, where do you think we should start?
Well, I think a good starting point would be to look at the history and evolution of digital art. It's important to understand how far we've come to appreciate where we are now.
Agreed. Digital art really started to gain traction in the late 20th century, right?
Yes, exactly. The 1980s and 1990s were pivotal decades for digital art. This was when personal computers became more accessible, and artists began to experiment with new digital tools and techniques. Before that, artists mainly used traditional media like paint, pencils, and sculpture. But the advent of digital technology opened up a whole new world of possibilities.
Absolutely. And it's fascinating to see how artists adapted to these new tools. They started using graphic design software to create artwork, which allowed for more precision and creativity in ways that were previously unimaginable.
One of the major milestones was the development of graphic design software. These tools revolutionized the creative process, giving artists the ability to manipulate images, create complex designs, and experiment with various effects with ease.
Right? And let's not forget about the rise of digital painting. It allowed artists to use virtual brushes and colors, giving them the freedom to create art without the physical limitations of traditional media.
Exactly. Digital painting mimics the process of traditional painting, but adds layers of flexibility. Artists can undo mistakes, work with endless color palettes, and use different brush textures without having to worry about running out of supplies or making irreversible errors.
Speaking of flexibility, one of the things I love most about digital art is how it democratizes the creative process. Almost anyone with a computer and the right software can start creating. It's made art more accessible to people who might not have had the resources or opportunities otherwise.
That's a great point. The barrier to entry is much lower, which means more diverse voices and perspectives are being represented in the art world. It's also been amazing for collaboration. Artists from different parts of the world can work together on projects without ever meeting in person.
Yes, and that global collaboration has led to some incredible innovations and hybrid styles. The blending of different cultures and artistic traditions has created a richer, more diverse digital art landscape.
Another interesting aspect is how digital art has influenced other fields. For instance, in video game design, digital art plays a crucial role. Concept artists, character designers, and environment artists all use digital tools to create the immersive worlds we experience in games.
And it's not just limited to video games. Digital art is also integral to animation, film, advertising, and even virtual reality. It's really everywhere.
Definitely. The integration of digital art and virtual reality is particularly exciting. It's creating entirely new ways for us to experience art, where viewers can actually step into and interact with an artwork.
Virtual reality is a game changer. It's making art more immersive and interactive. And I think it has the potential to change the way we think about art and its impact on our lives.
Another thing we should touch on is the rise of digital galleries and online exhibitions. These platforms have made it easier for artists to showcase their work to a global audience without the need for physical space.
Yes, digital galleries have been a lifesaver, especially during times when physical galleries might not be accessible. They also offer a level of interactivity that traditional galleries can't match, like zooming in on details, watching process videos, and even interacting with the artist.
And with the rise of social media, artists have more platforms than ever to share their work and connect with their audience. It's a powerful tool for building a following and even monetizing art.
Social media has indeed been a game changer for digital artists. It provides instant feedback, a way to build community, and direct channels for selling art and getting commissions.
Let's talk about the technical side of it. The advances in technology have been crucial for the evolution of digital art. Improvements in hardware, such as graphics tablets and powerful computers, have enabled artists to create more complex and detailed work.
Not to mention the software advancements. Modern graphic design and painting software are incredibly sophisticated, offering a plethora of tools and effects that were unimaginable a few decades ago.
True. And artificial intelligence is starting to play a role too. AI can assist artists by generating ideas, suggesting color schemes, or even creating entire pieces based on certain inputs. It's a fascinating blend of creativity and technology.
The collaboration between human creativity and AI is something I find incredibly intriguing. It raises interesting questions about the nature of art and creativity. Can something created by an AI be considered art?
That's a deep question. I think it depends on how you define art. If you see art as an expression of human experience and emotion, then AI-generated art might not fit that definition. But if you see art as a broader concept that includes innovation and aesthetic beauty, then AI definitely has a place.
It's an ongoing debate, for sure. Another aspect of digital art that's worth mentioning is its environmental impact. Traditional art materials can be quite wasteful and harmful to the environment, whereas digital art is relatively eco-friendly.
That's a significant advantage. Digital art reduces the need for physical materials, which not only saves resources, but also minimizes waste. Plus, it's easier to share and distribute digital art without the need for physical transportation.
Right? And that ties into the sustainability movement that's gaining momentum in the art world. Artists are becoming more conscious of their environmental footprint, and digital art is a great way to create sustainably.
Speaking of the future, where do you see digital art and design heading in the next few years?
I think we'll see even more integration with emerging technologies like augmented reality and artificial intelligence. These technologies will open up new creative possibilities and ways for audiences to interact with art.
Agreed. I also think we'll see more collaboration across disciplines. Digital art is already blending with fields like science, technology, and education, and I think that trend will continue to grow.
It's an exciting time to be involved in digital art and design. The possibilities are endless, and the field is constantly evolving. There's always something new to learn and explore.
Absolutely. And for anyone out there interested in getting into digital art, now is a great time to start. There are so many resources available, from tutorials and online courses to communities of artists who are eager to share their knowledge and support each other.
Yes, the community aspect is so important. Connecting with other artists can provide inspiration, feedback, and a sense of belonging. It's one of the best parts of being involved in the digital art world.
And remember, everyone's journey is unique. Whether you're a beginner just starting out or an experienced artist looking to expand your skills, there's always room to grow and evolve.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. Digital art and design are such rich and diverse fields, and there's so much more we could talk about. But I think this is a good place to wrap up for now.
Definitely. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this discussion as much as we did.
And if you have any thoughts or questions about digital art and design, feel free to reach out to us. Q&A segment, Digital Art and Design.
Question 1, what is digital art?
Digital art refers to any artistic work or practice that uses digital technology as part of the creative or presentation process. This can include anything from digital painting, 3D modeling, and graphic design to interactive installations and virtual reality experiences. Essentially, if technology plays a significant role in the creation or display of the artwork, it's considered digital art.
Question 2, how has digital art changed the traditional art landscape?
Digital art has significantly transformed the traditional art landscape by democratizing the creation process. Artists no longer need expensive materials or studio spaces. They can create complex artworks using a computer and software. It has also broadened the scope of artistic expression, allowing for new styles and mediums, such as digital animation and virtual reality. Additionally, digital art has made it easier to share and distribute art globally through online platforms and social media.
Question 3, What tools do digital artists typically use?
Digital artists use a variety of tools depending on their medium and style. Common tools include graphic design software, drawing tablets, and styluses. Programs for digital painting and illustration, 3D modeling software, and animation software are also widely used. Some artists might use VR headsets and software to create immersive experiences, and AI tools are becoming increasingly popular for generating ideas and enhancing creativity.
Question 4. How is AI being used in digital art?
AI is used in digital art in several ways. It can generate new artworks by analyzing and learning from existing art styles, assist artists in creating by suggesting ideas and automating repetitive tasks, and even create entirely original pieces based on specific inputs. Techniques like generative adversarial networks, GANs, and style transfer are popular in AI art creation. AI is also used for curation and analysis in galleries, offering insights into visitor preferences and enhancing interactive exhibits.
Question 5. What are the benefits of using AI in art creation?
The benefits of using AI in art creation include increased efficiency, new creative possibilities, and the ability to explore a vast numbers of variations and ideas quickly. AI can handle tedious tasks, allowing artists to focus more on their creative vision. It can also inspire new forms of art and innovation by generating unexpected combinations and styles. Additionally, AI can help artists reach new audiences and personalize art experiences for individual viewers.
Question 6. What are some challenges or criticisms of AI in art?
Challenges and criticisms of AI in art include concerns about the lack of human touch and emotional depth in AI-generated works. Some argue that art is an inherently human endeavor, and AI lacks the consciousness and experiences that drive genuine creativity. There are also ethical and legal issues, such as determining ownership and copyright of AI-created works, and the potential for AI to reproduce and amplify biases present in its training data. Additionally, there's the fear that AI could replace human artists, although many see it more as a tool to augment rather than replace human creativity.
Question 7. What role does social media play in digital art and design?
Social media plays a significant role in digital art and design by providing a platform for artists to share their work, connect with audiences, and build a following. It enables artists to reach a global audience without the need for traditional gallery spaces. Social media platforms also facilitate collaboration and community building among artists, offering opportunities for feedback, inspiration, and support. Moreover, it can be a valuable tool for marketing and monetizing art through direct sales, commissions, and collaborations with brands.
Question 8. How has digital art impacted other fields like video games and animation?
Digital art has had a profound impact on video games and animation, driving innovation and pushing the boundaries of visual storytelling. In video games, digital artists create detailed character designs, immersive environments, and dynamic visual effects that enhance the gaming experience. In animation, digital tools enable the creation of intricate and lifelike animations, from feature films to short web series. The integration of digital art in these fields has led to more sophisticated and visually stunning productions, expanding the possibilities of storytelling and entertainment. Podcast episode: The Future Tech Trends in Digital Art and Design.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. Today, we're diving into a topic that's always exciting to talk about: future tech trends in digital art and design.
That's right. The digital art world is constantly evolving, and it's fascinating to speculate about what the future holds. So where should we start, David?
Let's begin with one of the most talked about technologies: artificial intelligence. AI has already made significant strides in art creation and design, and its impact is only going to grow.
Absolutely. AI can assist artists in generating ideas, automating repetitive tasks, and even creating entire artworks. It's a powerful tool that can enhance creativity rather than replace it.
One exciting development is AI-driven art generators that use algorithms to create pieces based on certain inputs. This can range from simple pattern generation to complex, almost human-like paintings and designs.
Yes, and AI isn't just limited to creating art. It can also analyze and critique art, helping artists refine their work. Imagine having an AI assistant that provides real-time feedback on your composition, color choices, and more.
That's a game changer for the creative process. Another trend closely tied to AI is machine learning. By analyzing vast amounts of data, machine learning can help identify trends, predict what might become popular, and even customize art for individual preferences.
Personalization is a big one. As consumers, we're moving towards wanting more customized and unique experiences, and machine learning can help deliver that in the art and design space.
Moving on to another trend, augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR. These technologies are transforming how we create and experience art.
AR and VR are making art more immersive. Artists can create virtual galleries where viewers can walk through and interact with the pieces. This adds a whole new dimension to the art experience.
VR, in particular, allows artists to create and manipulate art in a 3D space, offering new perspectives and techniques that are not possible with traditional methods.
And with AR, you can overlay digital art onto the real world. This can be used for everything from interactive street art to enhancing traditional galleries with additional digital layers.
The potential for education is also huge. Imagine art students learning about art history by walking through a VR recreation of a famous gallery, or even stepping inside a painting to understand its composition and techniques.
That's so exciting. Another trend we should talk about is blockchain and NFTs, non-fungible tokens. These have been making waves in the art world, offering new ways to buy, sell, and own digital art.
NFTs have definitely shaken things up. They provide a way to prove ownership and authenticity of digital art, which has always been a challenge. Artists can also earn royalties on future sales of their work, which is a significant benefit.
It's creating a whole new marketplace for digital art, and while it's still a relatively new concept, it's gaining traction fast. But it also comes with its own set of challenges and controversies, particularly around environmental impact and market volatility.
True, it's a rapidly evolving space, and it'll be interesting to see how it develops and addresses these challenges. Let's talk about another exciting trend: generative design.
Generative design uses algorithms to generate complex designs and patterns that would be impossible to create manually. It's like having a co-designer that can explore countless possibilities based on the initial parameters you set.
It's being used in everything from architecture to fashion to product design. By harnessing the power of algorithms, designers can create more efficient, innovative, and aesthetically pleasing designs.
It's particularly useful for exploring new forms and structures. For example, in architecture, generative design can help create buildings that are not only visually stunning, but also optimized for structural integrity and environmental sustainability.
And speaking of sustainability, that's another trend that's becoming increasingly important in digital art and design. There's a growing emphasis on creating art and designs that are environmentally friendly.
Yes, sustainability is becoming a key consideration. This includes using eco-friendly materials, reducing waste, and creating designs that promote environmental awareness. Digital art, by its nature, already reduces the need for physical materials, but there's always room for improvement.
Another emerging trend is the integration of biometric data into art. This can include things like heart rate, brainwaves, or even facial expressions, which can be used to create art that responds to the viewer's emotions and physical state.
That's fascinating. It adds a whole new layer of interactivity and personalization. Imagine an artwork that changes based on your mood or how you're feeling at a particular moment.
It's like the art is alive and responding to you in real time. This could be particularly powerful in therapeutic or educational settings, where the art can adapt to better suit the needs of the viewer.
And let's not forget about 3D printing. It's revolutionizing the way we create physical objects from digital designs. Artists can now create intricate sculptures and designs that would be impossible to produce by hand.
3D printing is allowing for incredible precision and complexity. It's opening up new possibilities in sculpture, fashion, and even food art. And it's not just about creating finished pieces. 3D printing can also be used for prototyping and experimenting with different forms and materials.
It's amazing how these technologies are expanding the boundaries of what's possible in art and design. But with all these advancements, it's also important to remember the role of the artist. Technology is a tool that enhances creativity, but it's the human touch that brings art to life.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, technology should serve to empower artists and designers, giving them new ways to express their vision and connect with their audience.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of exciting trends today. The future of digital art and design is incredibly bright, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. Today we're diving into a really exciting and sometimes controversial topic: the role of artificial intelligence in art.
That's right. AI has been making waves in the art world, and it's fascinating to explore both the possibilities and the challenges it brings. So, where do we start, David?
Let's kick things off with a basic overview. AI in art can refer to various applications, from generating new artworks to enhancing the creative process. Artists use AI to create, modify, and even curate art.
Yes, and there are a few different approaches to how AI is used in art. One common method is using algorithms to analyze and replicate existing art styles. This can involve feeding an AI thousands of images in a particular style, and then having it generate new pieces that mimic that style.
Exactly. This kind of AI, often based on neural networks, can produce works that resemble those of famous artists, or entirely new styles inspired by them. It's like having an assistant that can create endless variations and experiments.
Another interesting application is using AI to generate completely original artworks. These aren't just imitations of human art, but new creations based on the AI's understanding of aesthetics, patterns, and forms.
And the results can be quite stunning. Some AI-generated art has even been showcased in galleries and sold for significant sums, highlighting its growing acceptance in the art community.
That's true. And it's not just visual art. AI is also making strides in music, literature, and even film. For example, AI can compose music, write poetry, or even generate movie scripts.
One notable example is AI-composed music. By analyzing thousands of pieces of music, an AI can learn to create compositions in various styles, from classical to contemporary. This opens up new avenues for musicians and composers to experiment with.
And in literature, AI can assist in writing by generating ideas, suggesting plot twists, or even writing entire chapters. It's a great tool for overcoming writer's block and sparking creativity.
But with all these advancements, there's also a lot of debate about the role of AI in art. Some people argue that AI-generated art lacks the emotional depth and intentionality of human-created art.
That's a valid point. Art is often seen as an expression of human experience and emotion. AI, on the other hand, doesn't have emotions or personal experiences. So, can something created by an AI truly be considered art in the traditional sense?
That's a tough question. I think it depends on how we define art. If we see it as a purely human endeavor, then AI-generated works might not fit that definition. But if we view art more broadly as something that can be created by any means and still provide aesthetic and emotional value, then AI definitely has a place.
Another aspect to consider is the collaboration between humans and AI. Many artists use AI as a tool to enhance their creativity, rather than seeing it as a replacement for their own work. It's more of a partnership.
That's a great way to look at it. AI can handle repetitive tasks, suggest new ideas, and even inspire artists to think outside the box. It can expand the creative possibilities and push the boundaries of what's possible.
Exactly. For instance, an artist might use AI to generate a base composition and then add their own touches to it, creating a unique blend of human and machine creativity. This collaborative approach can lead to some truly innovative and unexpected results.
And it's not just individual artists who are benefiting from AI. Museums and galleries are also using AI to enhance their exhibitions. AI can help curate collections, analyze visitor preferences, and even create interactive experiences.
Yes, AI can provide insights into how people interact with art, helping curators design more engaging and personalized exhibits. it can also create immersive experiences where visitors can interact with digital art in ways that were not possible before.
Another exciting development is the use of AI in art conservation. By analyzing high-resolution images of artworks, AI can help identify areas that need restoration and even predict future degradation, helping to preserve cultural heritage.
That's a fantastic application. It shows that AI isn't just about creating new art, but also about preserving and enhancing our appreciation of existing art.
Let's talk about some specific AI tools and techniques that are making waves in the art world. One of the most well-known is generative adversarial networks, or GANs.
GANs consist of two neural networks that work together to generate new data. One network creates images while the other evaluates them, gradually improving the quality of the generated images through this adversarial process.
GANs have been used to create some incredible artworks. They can generate realistic portraits, landscapes, and even abstract art that can be difficult to distinguish from pieces created by humans.
Another interesting technique is style transfer, where AI takes the style of one image and applies it to another. This can create fascinating hybrid artworks, blending the characteristics of different styles and artists.
Style transfer can be particularly powerful for exploring new creative directions. Artists can see how their work might look in the style of a famous painter, or experiment with blending multiple styles together.
Let's also talk about deep learning and its role in art. Deep learning algorithms can analyze and learn from vast amounts of data, enabling them to generate highly detailed and complex artworks.
Deep learning has been used to create everything from realistic portraits to intricate abstract pieces. The level of detail and sophistication that these algorithms can achieve is truly impressive.
One of the most exciting aspects of AI in art is its potential to democratize creativity. AI tools can make art creation more accessible to people who might not have traditional artistic skills or training.
That's a great point. AI can lower the barrier to entry, allowing more people to explore their creativity and produce art. This can lead to a more diverse and inclusive art world.
However, it's also important to address some of the ethical and legal challenges associated with AI in art. For example, issues around copyright and ownership can be quite complex when it comes to AI-generated works.
Yes, determining who owns the rights to an artwork created by AI can be tricky. Is it the person who programmed the AI, the person who provided the inputs, or someone else entirely? These are questions that the legal system is still grappling with.
And there are also concerns about the potential for AI to perpetuate biases present in the data it's trained on. If an AI is trained on biased data, it can reproduce and even amplify those biases in its creations.
That's a significant concern. Ensuring that AI systems are trained on diverse and representative data is crucial to mitigating these issues. It's an ongoing challenge that requires careful consideration and oversight.
Despite these challenges, the potential for AI in art is immense. It's an exciting time to be involved in the art world, with so many new tools and techniques emerging.
Absolutely. The collaboration between human creativity and AI is opening up new frontiers in art and design. It's a dynamic and evolving landscape, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. AI in art is a complex and fascinating topic, and there's always more to explore.
Definitely. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this discussion as much as we did.
And as always, if you have any thoughts or questions about AI and art, feel free to reach out to us. We love hearing from our listeners.
Until next time, keep exploring and pushing the boundaries of creativity.
Bye, everyone.